Number 2, just some reminders. Remember, watch your clusters, especially when we're all working hard and it's hot and we're all tired. We're tired after this weekend. 4th of July is a marathon. Julie's not kidding. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. But in that marathon, we still need to keep a good pace. We don't walk anywhere just strolling across the floor. We don't walk slow. We don't use just one hand when we're restocking or moving things. We're on a mission, and we're going to get it done. We're not lollygagging. That's what my mom says, lollygagging. We're not lollygagging. We just need to keep a good pace in whatever we're doing. And sometimes that has to do with not necessarily knowing the next thing. And so if you're not sure, I'm going to challenge you to just jump into something for the next thing, because a lot of the things that slow the team down is the decision, the deciding what to do next. Oh, I'm not sure what should I do this? Just jump in. Just jump in. We know the big sellers. We know the big sellers in the bakery. We know the big sellers on produce. And so if you see that one of those big items is sitting, the floor is empty, it's low, it's sitting on a rack, whatever the situation is, just jump into that thing. And so that is part of keeping a good pace. Like I said, watch those clusters. We all get caught kind of migrating to each other. Let's divide and conquer. We all have areas that we're in charge of. And so let's stay in those areas. Phones, just another reminder about phones. I know you're probably thinking, wow, Katie, you talk a lot about the phones. And I yes, I do. I know this, but also it's because I know that people still are not following directions about phones. And so it's a little bit frustrating. But please put your phones, either leave them in the break room, put them in the drawers. At a certain point, it becomes a trust issue, because we all forget sometimes. We all do. We live with those things. We can't live without our phones. It's a thing. And I totally get it. But at the same time, if we have, 5, 6, 7 reminders about it, at what point is it just not forgetting anymore and it's just your decision? You know what I mean? And so one thing that we're seeing a lot of is the bags, the belt bags and fanny packs and things like that. I don't know what anybody keeps in there. I don't know what we can't live without on the floor while we're working. But just know that when we see those bags, I just kind of assume there's a phone in there. And we don't want that. And so if we can't get the phone issue under control, I feel like we're going to kind of do away with having these bags on the floor, because, you're 20 feet, 30 feet from the break room, you know what I mean, where you can keep your stuff. And so I'm just not quite sure, but just let's still be mindful about the phones. It's still an issue. Okay?